Some kid asked for a story and now he's being told one.
The deeds of men and the destruction they bring forth. Place a long time ago, in a time when there were no orcs, trolls, or goblins on Earth. Human civilization was much more prosperous than it is today. The people built cities with huge towers.
Looks like our world.
Ancient magic power that has since been lost. They turned night into day. Carriages made of steel sped through the city's smooth streets, and they made birds of steel too that could fly through the sky, taking the people anywhere.
That'd be cars and planes.
Eventually,
Space
their
rocket.
civilization became so advanced they could even visit the stars in the sky far, far away. However, the same way that an overripe apple drops on a tree and falls to the ground, at the height of its glory, humankind began to regress. The hearts of men grew cold. The two sides into waging war against each other.
Killed itself, basically.
The darkness took advantage of that same powerful magic that had brought such great prosperity to the humans, and used it instead to create horrific demons on the earth. It created a band of grotesque demon gods, with the god of destruction, Anthrasax, as their leader.
You saying that's a robot?
The sorcerers and the alchemists all cried out with cheers of joy. They cheered because they believed that these were the gods that would finally eliminate war from the face of the earth. The power of the god of destruction was beyond belief. Anthrasax sent entire mountain ranges flying into the sky and transformed oceans into seas of boiling blood. Bolts of lightning burned entire cities to ash, with fires so hot that water could not exist. Began to ignore the orders of the humans who had created it.
Yep. So also sounds like Skynet.
Possibly because they had included live humans among the animals they had used to magically synthesize the god of destruction. Now that Anthrasax had free will, it took command of the demon gods. It used its power to speak to the hearts of every human on Earth.
I am the will of destruction. I am the new king, and have descended upon you. I shall now pass judgment on all of you, foolish humans.
That threat amounted to a declaration of war against the entire human race. The people were overcome with fear and cried out in their desperation. Armies from nations all around the world united, using all their weapons in an effort to kill off the demon. Despair, the sinful and the foolish were the same. All that was left was to pray, but it was already too late for that. At that moment of hopelessness, a deafening sound echoed through the air. The humans watched spellbound as a giant golden pillar of light reaching all the way to heaven split apart the earth and towered over the lands of the east. From out of the blinding light, a giant shadow appeared and strode forth to stand boldly before the face of evil. It said that the shadow resembled an immense dragon with its wings spread wide, while at the same time it took the form of a giant human wielding a huge sword.
Who are you?
In reply, the giant dragon warrior let out a fierce battle cry and flew upward high into the sky. With that, the two giant life forms began to battle. Very Earth on its axis, a cataclysmic tilt that caused several entire continents to sink into the sea. After many days, the battle reached its climax.
The dragon looks like a Digimon.
The Dragon Warrior's final raging attack struck down the god of destruction, hurling Anthrasax into darkness. When the smoke finally cleared, the humans who had survived watched as the Dragon Warrior placed 4 seals on the demon god to seal Anthrasax away deep underground. And then the Dragon Warrior spoke, saying, "These seals will be broken after 400 years. However, the descendant who carries my blood will transform into the Dragon Warrior and once again defeat it." The humans passed down the Dragon Warrior's words in their written prophecies. Those prophecies are still kept carefully stored under the world after that. This is what I heard from your great-grandfather. As a result of the battle between the god of destruction and the dragon warrior, huge floods wiped out many of the advances civilization had made. The human race very nearly became extinct. However, humans created a new type of magic that was different from that of the ancient world. Their civilization of magic spread rapidly, and it's believed that the elves who lived on the frontier were even more advanced in their knowledge of magic than the humans. Humankind was able to use the new type of magic they created to survive and flourish.
Well, if we're so advanced, how come humans still keep on fighting wars?
Conflicts over territory and religion and battles between tribes will always happen in any age. Those things will always be with us as long as we're human. That's why I avoid conflict and why I've chosen to live.
I was asking the son if he wants to join.
I retired and put down my sword 10 years ago. I'd be useless.
That's not true.
This is a battle we're gonna win for sure. Because we've got a trump card. 2 of the 5 knights are coming in to fight alongside us. We've got Nilshon Mifune, the samurai master of Iron Maida, and Gio Noto Soto, the great priest of the former kingdom of Metallicana.
What? Are you saying Lord Gio is alive?
Alive and well is what I heard.
Lord Gio, that's a surprise.
Come and join us. We'll take Iron Maida together. Father, take care of my family.
You're doing this?
I am indebted to Iron Maid. I have to.
Be well, my son.
Just cute right
They're
here.
getting angry because he wants to flirt with a girl.
Well, now you're talking trash, because I know she's not yours in any way. Just for your information, me and Yoko almost made the first base the other day in the dressing room. You what? Didn't know that, huh? Looks like she's my girl. This must have happened when I was away on break. What a horrible disaster. Wait a minute, did you say almost? That's nothing. Yoko and I almost made it to home base in the back. We almost did the thing.
Alright.
No way. And we've made it to first base lots of times, you pathetic loser. How do you like that, huh? My relationship with Yoko is way more intense than your relationship. Hey, you're in danger, run! Huh? Speak up, I can't hear you. There's some crazy machine going.
Oh, he saved the night. From the exploding blimp.
Look, there's more of them coming down. What are they?
It's the Sorcerer Shogun. Those are their airships. But now they're all crashing. Something shot them out of the sky.
What could do that? There's your answer.
That.
A dragon! It's the guardian of King Crimson Glory. Defense system. The dragon destroys airborne threats. Now that the dragon has done its job and brought down the airships, it's flying away. Whoa! And look! The clouds that were hiding King Crimson Glory are all clearing away. What is that? Up in the sky?
He's small.
Can't you even walk without falling on your ass? You are one clumsy Schneider. I'm starting to doubt you're even related to us.
There's lots of them.
You guys, how'd you get in here? There's a Lucian mixed in with us. Now, time for us all to merge together. Build up! Look who's back, guys! The impossibly handsome hero, Dark Schneider! Huh? His body's made out of little people. Schneider, you double bastard jerk! First you stomp on my head and then you throw me around?
One's hiding.
missed me.
Wait, where's that voice coming from?
Quite impressive, Dark Schneider. Oh, great wizard. You alone were able to see my shadow.
Who is that?
Don't tell me. Could it be?
Perhaps you've heard of me. I'm the sorcerer Shogun Volkil Bol, the Shadow Weaver. But no matter. Now that we've met, you shall never make it to that temple.
A shadow wielder? So what?
You will see soon enough. As a Shadow Weaver, I can control any shadow and bend it to my purpose.
Fine. Whip it out
Shut
then.
up, Mike. He's a sorcerer shogun. You don't know what he's capable of.
Oh, if it isn't Kai Han here in the flesh. Isn't Sean Ari with you as well? Lord Ron was quite...
You sure do talk a lot for a shadow.
Don't do this, Kai Han.
Oh,
Something bad.
you can talk to the dragon.
I can't see. I can't see anything. My beautiful blue eyes can't see anything at all. It must be the shock of having an airship crash into me.
So there's the abandoned elven city of King Crimson Glory.
My search is finally over. I have found the last seal.
And that's the end of that episode.